songs, let me tell you about a friend. It's Craig LeBlanc, where the good times never end. Talking Parks and Rec, it's a show you gotta know. Welcome one and all to the Daily Parks and Rec Show. It's the Daily Parks and Rec Show.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
It's an open space.
Yeah.
You know? It gave that opportunity for people to be able to get outside and do something.
Right.
You know? Parks and Rec is important. I talked about it a little while ago. Just quality of life that Parks and Rec brings. Just the health aspects of your youth that's out there playing a sport they love. You got children out there learning a new sport they've never played.
Mm-hmm.
It just it's vital.
Yeah.
You've got to have it.
Welcome back to the Daily Parks and Rec Show from the 2025 LRPA Convention. In this episode, we sit down with Jamey Abshire, Director of Parks and Recreation for Broussard, Louisiana, to talk about what it really takes to build and sustain a world-class park system. From managing a 122-acre sports complex to hosting nearly 50 events a year, Jamey shares how parks drive quality of life, regional collaboration, and millions in economic impact. We also dive into leadership at the district level, the power of partnerships, and why parks and recreation aren't a luxury, they're an essential service. If you're passionate about community, innovation, and the future of public spaces, this is an episode you don't want to miss. Let's dive in.
All right, we are live again. This is Craig LeBlanc, the Daily Parks and Rec Show, day 2 of the LRPA convention. I've got a veteran here. How long have you been coming to LRPA?
This is second year LRPA.
That's so.
Actually, no. I've been here all 4 years. That I've been
Okay.
the director of Broussard. So yeah.
Okay. And you participate kind of on the. Oh, by the way, Jamey Abshire you're the director over at Broussard, LA
Yes, sir.
Parks and Rec.
Broussard, Louisiana.
Yeah, and y'all have a huge facility that y'all. Did you kind of come in when that was being built, or did you help build it, or
No, I came in after it was already in. So it was originally built in 2017. It opened up, and I hired on about 4 years ago.
And give us the details behind it. What's the stats on that thing?
Man, you speaking my language now. I love talking the stats on the park. I mean, we sit on 122 acres, a facility in Broussard. This year alone, we're going to have. I'm in the year with 46 events in the 52 weekends. So
yeah.
We're staying extremely busy.
Yeah,
I'm getting some of my numbers back that I got through October, and we're just rolling. I mean, weekend activity alone, I've had 444,000 people just in weekends alone.
Man, that's got to be a huge economic driver for the area.
It's equating about over 17 million in taxable revenue.
Wow!
So
just since y'all opened it?
But that's this year.
Oh my goodness.
That's this year.
And what was the price tag on this beauty?
37 million.
Gosh, that thing should almost pay for itself in what, 5 years or something like that?
Yeah. But I mean, we do have a half-cent sales tax that's dedicated to Parks and Rec, which is phenomenal. The community had the faith and the forethought of seeing the impact and the importance of what Parks and Rec brings, and we couldn't do what we do without that backing. You know, it's money that goes directly. It can't be spent for anything but Parks and Rec.
Now, do you know the backstory at all about why the community decided to do this, or kind of what the opportunity that they saw was?
Well, no, they just saw the opportunity, and the facility. And I mean, it was originally built for quality of life. You know, the residents wanted something that they could call their own, take pride in, and offer the quality of life and the quality of living.
Right.
And it's a thriving economic driver right now.
Yeah. And so what are they, if you had to describe it, how many baseball fields, have a playground, concession stands, parking?
I've got, right now, I've got 3 playgrounds, 1 splash pad.
Wow.
9 baseball, softball fields, 6 soccer, football lacrosse.
Oh my gosh.
Outdoor sports. So, I mean, it's huge. It's massive. And
Yeah.
I'm proud to say that we just broke ground last week. We're putting 24 pickleball courts on the ground.
No way.
18 of the 24 is going to be covered with lighted fans, the whole gambit. So
is there anything else close to it, or what's the closest thing even like remotely similar to it? How far do you have to drive? I heard Ruston has a nice big one.
No.
I don't know if it's comparable.
Ruston's got a extremely nice facility. Youngsville, just our neighbors, has a beautiful facility. Crowley's got a nice facility. So we actually partner up on quite a few events to where we could host bigger events regionally. You know, so it's not only just impacting the city of Broussard, it's impacting the region, South Louisiana.
Now, did it have its grand opening upon your hire, pretty much?
No, that was before me.
Okay. And so tell me about the workload that it takes to just keep it full, or is it kind of does it do that on its own now that it's more established?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously, you put policies and procedures in place that help eliminate some of the day-to-day challenges that you have. But no, it takes constant care. I mean, it's just like anything else. You've got to maintain it. And, if you don't maintain it, it's going to deteriorate really quick.
Now, is that just the main flagship park, or do you have a few other green spaces and parks throughout Broussard?
I've got 3 other green space parks that fall under my domain. Obviously, the sports complex is the big one.
Right.
It takes more attention, but I've got 3 other facilities besides that. We're actually actively looking to try to develop one of the other older parks, but we've got very high preliminary drawings for it that it's going to be next on the list after we get the project with the pickleball courts somewhat completed. We'll divert our plans to the other park.
Yeah. Are there any other? Well, obviously, there's room for expansion, but is there any other things down the line that you're looking at adding to it, and like similar to the pickleball courts?
Well, the sports complex in itself, we pretty much tapped out as far as the areas that we can grow. We've got a couple of improvements that we can do out there, but as far as the footprint of us being able to expand on that property, it's maxed out.
Yeah.
Well, and we want to protect the integrity of what we have out there now. We've got a lot of wooded area, a walking trail. So it's part of the uniqueness to our complex. You know, it's not just a sports complex that when you go, it's just cement and playing fields. We've got a 1.75 mile walking trail around the park. We've got wooded areas. We've got 4 ponds. We're actually digging a pond now, another one now that's around a 4-acre pond that we're digging to get the dirt to build the pickleball court. So we've got another addition of another pond. We're going to have some little walking trails going around there. We're going to be adding another playground unit out there. So we're maximizing the space.
Yeah. Now, is any of that turf, or is all grass needs to be cut?
No, I've got 100% turf on the baseball, softball fields. We've got 1 of 2 fully turfed FIFA regulated fields. We've got one. State of Louisiana's got 2 of them. We've got one in Broussard, Louisiana.
Wow.
It's fully turfed FIFA regulated.
Wow. And that's outfield and everything?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to ask you about how you cut that, but I guess you don't have to with that.
Well, we do maintain our soccer fields. We do have 5 natural turf soccer fields that we cut and maintain. Obviously, we're on 122 acres of green space. So we got a lot of park to cut.
How many mowers does it take to maintain that thing?
I've got 6 mowers.
Now, are y'all looking at any of the robotic mowers that are coming out? I have a few park systems throughout America that are kind of dipping their toe into that.
I've looked at them. I really need to take a deeper dive into it. Just seeing how functionalities of it are, just with activity in the park, and does it stop or does it keep on mowing when it sees something?
Well, if you ever want to take a field trip, Kim Bybee, shout out to Kim. She's a 2-time guest on the show over in Richardson, Texas. That's just right outside the Dallas metro area. They're like leading the country. I think they've got like 15 robots that are just,
really.
Yeah.
Well, I do have the turf tank robot that paints.
Yeah.
Field. So I mean,
similar to that. Those are nice, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's a game changer.
Yeah.
What used to take a week to do with 4 guys is done in 6 hours.
Yeah.
A turf tank. And
Yeah.
you got one guy operating.
Yeah. That's kind of what Kim was telling me. She's like, it just frees up their people to do more pressure washing, cleaning up. The bathrooms are cleaner now because they're not just sitting on a lawnmower all day. They're just kind of, she said she looks at her people now as kind of like shepherds.
Yeah.
The robots are like their little sheep, and they just kind of keep them, clean, hose them off, and switch the blades out when they need it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's coming. All right. So what do you do for LRPA? Are you in one of the districts or head of one of the districts?
LRPA, I am the district chair for District 2. That pretty much covers South Central Louisiana all the way to the Texas border. So I've got all the way from Moss Bluff down to Morgan City, over to Breaux Bridge, and up just north of Alexandria. So,
and does that include Alexandria, Lake Charles,
Yep.
Lafayette?
Yep.
Okay, so all
it's
those
a
big
huge
cities.
district.
God, that is a big district.
It's a huge district.
Yeah. That's so how often do y'all meet, or what does the year look like aside from this meeting?
Aside from this meeting, we have a meeting. We're trying to do it every quarter to just hop over districts for different districts hosting a meeting where the district chairs get together.
Yeah.
And I try to reach out to our district at least once a month and see what the challenges are, if they need anything, where can we better assist them at, and just seeing what we could do as an LRP in a whole to do better.
Right.
Because sometimes you feel like you're stuck on an island in the business that we're in, and we go through the daily struggles, and just note that you're not going. Your struggles, your neighbors having the same struggle, and they may be just doing something different that they've come up with a solution to the problem, the same one that you're having. So it's more of a collaboration to where we can talk about it, and just like I said earlier, you're able to partner with your neighbors, and you could leverage their assets as well, and you could work together. And what used to be a smaller event, you're actually able to double the event because now you've got 2 municipalities working together versus one.
Yeah.
It just brings in bigger events for the region.
Yeah, we even had some cities on the show that would share some of the big heavy equipment like crane trucks and chippers and stuff for their trees and stuff, where one city or 2 or 3 cities would pitch in and just use it. That way it didn't just sit and idle.
Yeah, that gets a little more challenging. I mean, you got to get IGAs, intergovernmental agreements set aside for that. But yeah, you're able to help utilize and just be enabling, helping your neighbors out.
Yeah. Now, is it more like just a one-day lunch and learn? Come in, as far as
obviously the annual conference is the big one where you come in for multiple days. This year it wound up being a week, but we introduced the maintenance rodeo to the conference this year. Yeah. And
how did that go?
It went off well. It gives us a chance to get our maintenance teams involved. It's not the
so describe it, like what I missed it. So
man, it was pretty cool. We had a little mini excavator set out there, and you hook onto the kettlebell and move it around, place it in a box, and we had a blower obstacle course where you had to blow a softball around this obstacle course. We had a little irrigation test where you put together piping and make sure the water flow through it. And then we had the Z-turn out there where they competed on timing for the Z-turn.
Oh, I bet you they love that.
Oh, yeah, they did. But good thing we had it in gravel. We'd have definitely messed up some grass. If we'd have had it on grass, they'd have definitely messed it up. So, yeah, they had the zero turn humming.
I bet they did.
I looked at it and I'm like, oh, man, I don't know if these wheels are going to hold up on it, but it held up well.
Yeah. All right, so I wanted to play a little video that was been kind of famous around the country, but we made this in an effort to kind of reframe the conversation about Parks and Rec absolutely being an essential service and not something that we should shut down during a crisis moment. So we made this, so hopefully it can be played in front of all elected officials that have any type of influence over budgets for Parks and Recreation. So I want to play this for you and then get your take on it.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
When we talk about essential services, what comes to mind? Police, firefighters, healthcare. But there's another essential service, often overlooked yet always present. Parks and recreation. Parks and Rec is health. It's the walking trail that lowers blood pressure, the recreation center where seniors fight isolation, the swim lessons that prevent tragedy before it happens. This isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Parks and Rec is safety. A playground instead of a street corner, a basketball court instead of trouble, a summer camp where every child belongs. It's not just about activity, it's about protection, prevention, and possibility. Parks and Rec is community, the festival that brings neighbors together, the cultural event that teaches respect and diversity, the open space where a city breathes. It builds bridges where division once stood. It gives people a reason to gather, to connect, to care. And Parks and Rec is economics. It strengthens property values. It drives tourism through events and trails. It saves on healthcare costs. Every dollar invested multiplies, feeding back into schools, into safety, into growth. Essential service is not just about survival, it's about thriving. And Parks and Recreation is where thriving begins. In wellness, in equity, in culture, and in joy. Parks and Rec isn't extra, it's essential. For our health, for our safety, for our communities, for our future. A message from the Parks and Recreation community.
So what do you think of that?
That's great. That's great. I mean, that hit on every key point for the importance of Parks and Recreation. You know, unfortunately, yes, when it comes time to budget, Parks and Rec is probably one of the first ones to get budgets pulled from them, and it is challenging. That's why I preluded to the half-cent sales tax that's totally dedicated to Parks and Rec. That it can only be spent at Parks and Rec, and that is huge. You know, that's huge.
Yeah. I really think it was, you know, COVID kind of opened the country's eyes to how valuable it is. Kind of like you don't miss what you have till it's gone. Everybody was screaming to open the parks back up.
Yeah, well, and you know, it's just a multitude. I mean, one of the only things that didn't close during COVID was the Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
it's an open space.
Yeah,
you know? It gave that opportunity for people to be able to get outside and do something.
Right.
You know, but it's just Parks and Rec is important. I talked about it a little while ago. Just quality of life that Parks and Rec brings. I mean, just the health aspects of it.
Yeah.
About it. I mean, you got your youth that's out there playing a sport they love. You got children out there learning a new sport they've never played. And it just it's vital. You've got to have it. You've got to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jamey, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I appreciate all your service you do for your community and volunteering for LRPA.
Well, I appreciate you having me on yet again. It's fun as always.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next year in Lake Charles.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Take care.
Are you ready to lead the next generation of Parks and Rec? Whether you're a student, intern, or rising leader, welcome to the Young Professionals Network by DPRS Media Co. Our mission? To empower early career professionals in parks and recreation through mentorship, visibility, and real-world leadership development. Our vision? A national network of passionate, prepared, and purpose-driven leaders who shape the future of public service. Starting now. Powered by the Daily Parks and Rec Show, YPN gives you access to exclusive interviews, career-building resources, behind-the-scenes content, and live events, all created by and for the next wave of Parks and Rec professionals. Learn from seasoned directors, build your brand, get involved with national conversations that matter. Whether you're in youth sports, facilities, programming, or policy, YPN is your launchpad. Young Professionals Network. Your career, your community, your story.